Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is a sham.
No. Y'all, just stop.
Get real.
Welcome to DBL. Hello, everyone.
What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? Oh, look who we got. We got Dr. Coley here today, and I'm sure you all have questions because the big story of the day is, of course, that a federal judge overturned the CDC's travel mask mandate yesterday. So now the TSA is no longer enforcing the rule. Most major airlines are now saying masks are optional. So check out what happened when one pilot made the announcement to passengers. Take a look.
The Transportation Security Administration will no longer enforce the federal mandate requiring masks in all U.S. airports and on-board aircraft.
Finally!
There's also a video of a flight attendant singing "Throw Away Your Masks" with like a really good vibrato while carrying a trash bag down the aisle. Passengers posted selfies showing everyone on board with big smiles. So for everyone at home, we really want to get a temperature check on this.
There was a guy still wearing a mask.
It's an option. It's like not forced to take it off. You have an option to put it on now.
I think he wants attention. Anyways, sorry.
At home, we want to know, will you still wear a mask on a plane? So go to dblvote.com. Let us know. Have your vote and voice be heard today. So Dr. Coley, I feel like your blood is boiling a little bit.
I'm horrified, guys. I am really angry because what happened yesterday was a legal decision, not a public health decision. A judge with no scientific background overturned the CDC, which is our largest public health organization, which is all they wanted was a little more time to get a little bit more data. And the judge makes this political decision, this legal decision to overturn this. This is not a public health decision. We are in the midst of a pandemic. BA2 is the most contagious variant we have had so far. Cases are going up. Kids under 5 are not vaccinated, and we've just taken off the masks.
I mean, but honestly, I sat on a plane recently coming from St. Martin. It was pretty hot. And everyone had their mask like here, up here. I mean, does it really, we talked about yes, it's like ideologically, it protects you on the plane, and even scientifically, there are ways that it can protect you. But the way that people were wearing them so lackadaisically and eating and then taking them off and putting them on, they're off for like half of the plane ride, people eating and drinking while things are being served. I don't really see the difference of people not having it or having it if they feel comfortable. Like, I'm still gonna wear a mask, but if the people around me don't want to, then I'll just hopefully to keep them away from Kinsley. That's my biggest issue is the kid part.
Let's talk about that.
But outside of that, I think that, I understand people who want to take them off because I've been on the plane trying to take it off.
Yeah, but Kinsley is too little. She can't even wear a mask. There's immunocompromised people that have to travel for work. We're talking about a plane, right? So maybe you could even make the argument that you're traveling because you have the choice to travel, which is not always the case. Some people have to travel for work. But what about public transportation?
Yeah, like buses, right?
Yeah, and there's no ventilation, nothing. And you've got a bunch of people crowded together. You've got people coming from different parts of the world or different parts of the community, standing together, breathing on each other. And yeah, while you're eating, maybe you take your mask down, but all the rest of the time while you're breathing, while you're watching your Netflix and laughing and aerosolizing those droplets, that mask is still protecting you and protecting others around you. And how do you think we got all these variants in the first place? They got on a plane and came from other countries. And now we've got this XE variant, we've got the Deltacron variant, all in other countries. But international airlines like Delta and United have taken off the mask mandate. So what's going to happen? They're going to get on a plane and they're going to come over here. And our immunity is on its way down because we're right in the period when the boosters are wearing off and our January wave is ending.
But I guess we'll see now for the people who denied the masks, right? The mask wearer deniers or whatever it's called. If it does start spreading again, then there's proof in the pudding, so to speak. What do you mean no?
Jeff, is anyone going to listen? In a month, if the CDC now says, put your mask back on, Jeff, when you get on
No,
a
if
plane.
they see cases going back up. Because here's my problem.
Cases are going up today.
Well, here's my problem with the government. Should I say that? Okay, let me be a little contrarian here because
Please.
The government, even if they found out today that this is total conspiracy theory, that masks didn't work. It didn't matter, people are taking them off, they were ventilated, it still got out. The government would never, ever, ever go back and say the masks never worked. That was a bad idea. They're never going to take back the rules that they put in place. That's my problem with the government.
And I hear you now, but even as of today, the Biden administration is simply saying that this TSA rule, this federal judge, is not constitutional and not correct. So there's already a fight if this judge is being allowed to last his mandate, because he's still sort of changing it on one judge, the whole country.
Right, and that's an example that I'm using, right? So that just the mask is one example. If the vaccines didn't work, if the vaccines caused some sort of third arm, we're never going to know. We're never going to know that.
It's been given to millions of people.
I get,
Don't
no,
you think
I
we
understand.
would see the third arms if they had them?
Aren't we seriously in the summer, and so the rates would be dropping anyway, like you said, as the season gets
this
warm?
Variant. No, my dear. It's the most contagious variant ever, and there's more contagious variants out there. And I think the government, the CDC has said we've made mistakes. We've done mixed messages. Remember, they said no masks. Then they said wear the mask. That was, doing it
That was
about
right
face.
from the beginning.
Yeah, but the point is that they took back what they said when they realized that the science wasn't supporting it. So I think that is a little bit of your conspiracy theory, to be honest.
That's fair. That's fair. No, it totally is. But you don't agree with me at all that if they get one thing wrong, the Biden administration, the government is not going to take back the rules that they put in place?
I think that the confidence in public health agencies has been undermined. I think they've made mistakes.
Yes.
I will agree with you on that. And I think their handling has not been perfect. But the point is that we are in the middle of a pandemic where cases are going up, immunity is going down, and there are populations that are left behind, immunocompromised and kids. Today was not the right time abruptly to lift this mask mandate based on this one non-scientific person's assessment. And now when we need it again in a month, no one's going to put them on.
No, I know.
Which is another thing. Yeah, they don't want to go back.
Which is an issue. And we do want to correct that the judge that is unilaterally doing this is a woman. So we wanted to make that clear as well. But there is an issue right now with the Biden administration saying, no, let's not listen to this judge. So we're sort of like right in the middle, but you're right. Who's going to put the mask back on? That's the frustrating
I have to get on a plane this afternoon. I'm going to Las Vegas to give a lecture. And not only am I going to wear my mask, I have upgraded the mask that I'm wearing from that regular KN95 now to an N95. Just to get a tighter seal, because I see patients in the hospital without immune systems, and I'm not going to want to take something.
Are you going to wear your mask at the daytime rave pool party at the Hard Rock?
Yeah.
I cannot.
I love that. You're going to look rad. You're going to look rad. Let's take a look at what our viewers felt. Will you still wear a mask on a plane? 78% of you strongly, big majority said yes.
Wow.
22% of you said no. Yeah.
So we should be good to go. 78% of people have on a mask.
And what about you guys?
I'm going to wear mine.
I'm going to say I'm going to wear mine for the show, but I probably won't.
I'm going to definitely wear mine.
I'm not sitting next to Jeff. I'll sit between you.
I'm going to be next to my family anyway, right? So it's like if I was riding by myself, I might wear one.
Are you going to put masks on the kids?
Yes.
All right, I want to switch gears and ask you a question about a story that I read about a nurse in Nashville. So she was recently found guilty of homicide because a patient accused her of injecting her with the wrong drug. And so I wanted to get your perspective overall. How much do you think that doctors and nurses should be liable for medical mistakes?
Guys, this is really tricky. She was supposed to give a sedative, and she accidentally gave a paralytic. The patient got paralyzed and then had a cardiac arrest.
And died. We have to say that.
Died.
Yeah.
The patient died. So the question is, we live on the edge of life and death every day. And this had me really, really worried, because it's like, if I mess up at work, it could be somebody's life. And in this particular case, I'm not sure about the details. It sounds like she overrid a lot of the checks that were in place.
There was like 3 checks in place she missed or didn't look at.
But she said she was burned out.
Yeah.
So my question is the system broken? Because Vanderbilt University bought their way out of the lawsuit. They've cut a big check and they're not held liable. But this woman, who may have some liability, is now going to prison for, committing a crime, a criminal offense, by making a mistake at work. So I think this sort of opens up a whole new precedent of what we should do with medical errors in general. But for me, I think the problem is the system is broken. We're overworked. There's not enough checks in place. There should have been a second nurse for a paralytic agent to really allow that override.
To even get that medicine.
To allow that override to occur. So I think hospitals keep working us harder and harder, and these types of mistakes are bound to happen. But what do you think as patients?
I just know if that were my family member and then instead of a sedative, she was about to go home, the patient died because of this, I would want to sue too. And I'm just being honest about it.
Do you think that she should go to prison?
I think with negligence comes consequences, but that's hard to say.
No.
Coming up on DBL, our interview with Ria Pearlman. Where does she think her Cheers character Carla would be today? And will there ever be a revival of the classic rom-com? Julia Roberts reveals why she hasn't done one in decades.
Closed captioning provided by
always catch a cold.
So I would pop one on. I'd be a little more loosey-goosey with it. And to go back to my kids wearing one, they're 5 and 3. I don't know if you guys have kids or grandkids out there.
It's hard to
Try
keep it
getting
on.
a mask on a 5 and 3-year-old for any significant amount of time and think that it's going to work and do the job that it's supposed to. It's just, it's not, right? They're playing, they're rubbing their mouth, they're touching everything, they're taking it on and off. It's just, it's not practical. I'll try it, but it's not practical.
But isn't that more a reason to create an environment that's safer for them?
Yeah, they should. Listen, I'm not for them taking, if they don't feel like,
No, everybody else wearing a mask to protect them.
but we're already at the point where everyone wears a mask. To take that away and then to reinstate it is way harder than just keeping the mask on. I'm just making conversation.
One of the reasons, why we shouldn't have done this.
Yeah, so they should have not taken it away unless everyone was on board and saying, listen, we got it, let's take it away and we're perfectly
And the
safe.
data supported taking it away.
best friend's
The
wedding.
data is not supporting taking it away. They just need more information.
Right.
But some people might argue 2.5 years, like, while you guys assess the mask, can we take it off and then let us know if we need it?
You're going to put it back on if they tell you to put it on?
Me? Yeah, I mean, we've done it
Yeah,
in
it's
Colorado
like
already.
the
So
Gary
it's like
Marshall
you don't have to wear
going-
masks
yeah,
indoors.
yeah.
And then you had the conversation about how can we
like
be at
it?
concerts with no
It's from
mask
Stila.
or
Yeah.
restaurants,
Yeah.
but then the plane, like people are close in some restaurants, especially I've been in New York. People are like, you know how the tables are in New York.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
I
the
hate
thing.
that, by the way.
Me too. It's irritating about
Like
New
you're
York,
not
but
listening to
it's like,
conversation.
it's like the up and down. The only place that I think is really uncomfortable is the subway, because I rode that for so long. You can't help but be on top of each other, and people there are doing their best to get to work every day.
It's like the DIA train. Like people are
Right.
packed in there.
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable?
No, see that I forgot you to take that.
Right?
Yeah, that's uncomfortable.
Do you walk by people and like hold your breath sometimes?
Sure.
I'm sure. I always do. I do that. I walk by and like, so I don't know. If their jacket's like weird, I'm like.
And don't forget, I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
She's good.
She's so good. Welcome back. That, of course, was the famous scene from the romantic comedy Notting Hill, starring Julia Roberts and the best Hugh Grant. So back in the 90s, Julia, because I'm super close with her, had a string of rom-com hits like Pretty Women, My Best Friend's Wedding, but she hasn't done one in like 20 years. Not because she's opposed, but because she hasn't found anything good enough. But Julia is starring in the upcoming rom-com called Ticket to Paradise with none other than Mr. George Clooney. In fact, she told the New York Times Magazine that she thought the movie only worked with George, and he felt it only worked with Julia. Of course, they were together as Tess and Daniel Ocean from the Ocean's trilogy, if you will. A wonderful program. Here's what I think. That's like 80 years old.
That was even good for Jeff.
The program. I'll say this.
Because she never ceases to amaze me. Like I thought I've heard it all, and then I come to work and Tori just belts one out.
That's exactly right. Now, my question is this. A, is it because we don't want to see, like, happy meet cutes when no one's really meeting that way, right? We're not running into Meg Ryan in a fountain. We're meeting on Tinder dates. And two, is it because of streaming that we're also not that interested? You're seeing better TV.
I think the volume of stuff that comes out now is so
Like the
it used to be like
saturation.
you used to go to the movie theaters for this or watch this appointment television show, and this rom-com really made waves in your life. Now I think it has to be really good for somebody of the stature of like George Clooney and Julia Roberts to agree to a rom-com, because automatically rom-coms have some corniness in there.
Yeah.
It's just like par for the course. And so I think if they're going to do it, they have to.
You think it can only be the top A-list
Top
to do
A-list
it?
rom-com, yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know how well rom-coms did at the box office. They probably did well.
It did well in the 90s, very well.
But I think more of them caught fire, so to speak, after, right? From streaming, from watching them on TNT, they just replay them. I love rom-coms. I was just going over like what a rom-com actually is. It's all the Adam Sandler movies. It's the Notting Hills.
Love Actually.
It's the Love Actuallys. Come on, those movies are so cute.
But do you think, and I'm being honest here, I love Love Actually with the sign,
Yeah.
don't say anything. I'm in love with you. But here's my question. Is this the wrong climate for a rom-com?
No, I think
we
this is
need more
perfect.
of it.
Yeah, because we just talked about the pandemic and planes, and usually that story ends in somebody smacks somebody on the plane. There was a huge brawl, and so we are just in this weird climate where nobody knows how to behave and act nice and cute. And I think rom-com is exactly what we need: more positive TV, more, just images of fun and lightheartedness, so we can all just take a chill pill.
Okay, well, go ahead.
No, just gonna say, go on Netflix. The top 20 most viewed things are my veterinarian's a serial killer.
Right.
My butcher butchered my wife. Like, dude, what are we
Basically.
watching? Like, what do we want? Put some rom-coms in there.
Reflects
Or the Anna Delvey story.
But it reflects the feeling of horror that's going on to me in the pandemic, and people reflect that back. Very quickly, what's your favorite rom-com ever? Was it When Harry Met Sally? What's yours?
I can't think right now,
And
but
that's on the spot.
Wedding Crashers is technically a rom-com. That's a great one.
How about you?
What's the one with Eva Longoria and Will Smith?
Oh, Hitch?
Yeah, I like
That's
that
a great
one.
one.
Hitch. Yeah. I'm a
was
When
yours?
Harry Met Sally. It has to
Classic.
be
That's a-
that.
That's also like my mom's favorite, so you're really a classic.
That
It wasn't Eva Longoria, was it? It was
Eva
Eva Mendes. Yeah.
Excuse me,
And don't
my
forget,
bad.
David.
Eva Mendes. I don't see
She doesn't
any
watch a
movies.
lot of
Yeah,
movies.
like
What's Doug
that was a real
Heffernan's
hard
real
thing
name?
for me to pull out.
Doug Heffernan from King of Queens. I can't remember his name.
James. Kevin
James, he's hilarious in there.
David should be on the panel. Coming up on DBL.
Who would he replace?
The lovely
Me.
I think it's her. The lovely Ria Pearlman. She's given us her take on aging in Hollywood. It's a great interview. Stick around.
On April 8th, a missile hit a train station in eastern Ukraine, killing more than 50 people and wounding dozens more trying to escape the war. Russian media outlets falsely claimed missiles recovered from the scene belonged to the Ukrainian military. Now, a video circulating on Twitter and pro-Russian channels on messaging app Telegram appears to show a BBC News video report saying that Ukraine attacked its own train station. So, let's verify. Did BBC News publish a video claiming Ukraine bombed one of its own train stations? Our sources are BBC News and an analysis of verified BBC News social media channels. The video contains branding elements that are consistent with those posted by BBC News on Facebook and Twitter. However, the outlet issued a statement saying the video is fake. BBC News producer Joe Inwood wrote, "It appears someone has, quote, gotten hold of our branding. However, so I'm worried we will see more of these." Verify also analyzed the fake video and compared it to actual BBC News reports. About 44 seconds in, the captions spell Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's name with 2 Y's, but BBC News only uses 1. The grammar and punctuation are also inconsistent with BBC News reporting from Ukraine. Also, the video's size and shape are inconsistent with what BBC News publishes. So, we can verify, no, BBC News did not publish a video report claiming Ukraine bombed one of its own train stations. The video is fake. If you see a suspicious video online, remember to tag us in it at Verify This. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
People in the studio, please do this. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Yeah. I have friends like the Cheers theme song, get it? Well, we are sure glad she came to chat with us all about the TV industry and her new movie, Marvelous and the Black Hole. Check out our really fun sit-down interview with Miss Ria Pearlman. Please welcome the one and only Ria Pearlman. So excited to see you.
Thank you.
She's all bowing. Ria, you've been in the business forever, and I love television. I wanted to know for you, what is it about TV that you love?
I love not knowing what's coming next. Where in a script, you have the whole script. You don't know what your next episode's going to be. You don't know what relative you're going to be thrown with that you didn't even know you had.
That's like real life for us, yeah.
Yeah. Like I know on Cheers, I found out I had a sister who was a dirtbag. And I ended up playing her in the show.
Well, as Tori so eloquently put, you've been in the business forever.
Thank you. That's very eloquent.
Yeah. No, but, you know, there has been this very big topic in Hollywood that we just like for you to weigh in on, and that's ageism. So what are your thoughts? And does Hollywood treat women 50 plus fairly?
It sucks getting old, I got to tell you. And you're always going to feel that to some extent everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, whether you're working or you're eating in a restaurant. I think television does better with women than movies. I mean, there's a lot more shows written for women because I think they realize how many women are watching.
Save your quarter. That piano hasn't worked in 20 years.
Use the jukebox. It doesn't work either, but it's only a dime.
So, Ria, most of your audience knows you best from Cheers. So if Cheers was still on today, what exactly would Carla be doing? Can you set the scene for us?
Oh, she'd be getting pregnant. I don't care if she's 90. She'd have a bun in the oven. I don't know how she'd get it, but it would be in there.
You sound like me.
Yeah, she just had a baby. That's so Carla.
Like you?
Yeah, I just had a baby unexpectedly. She's here, 7 months old. Thank you.
All right, so Cheers was my binge show during the pandemic. A lot of people went back and did nostalgia. The Golden Girls, the Cheers, I Was All About You.
Yes.
Did you have a binge show yourself during the pandemic?
The name of the Schitt's Creek. I did that with my first one. That was, oh my God. That just got me through, and I couldn't believe there were no more left after I finished it, you know?
I know.
That's the thing about a binge show. You get so attached. You want more.
We appreciate you walking us down with us with memory lane, but we got to talk about your upcoming film, Marvelous and the Black Hole. You play Margot, who's a magician. So tell us about having to actually learn magic for this role.
It was one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Whoa.
And when the director, Kate Sang, who's fantastic, told me, you've got to learn it. I said, but you know, it's a film. You can use somebody else's hand, right? She said, no, I won't. You're going to be able to do it. And she set me up with a coach who came to my house and 2 or 3 times a week for about 3 weeks. And even with that, it was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Let me ask you, how good did you get? And do you think you could actually put on your own magic show now?
No.
So not good at
the
all.
magic show would be me disappearing. If someone said, and
Where did Ria Pearlman go?
Magic.
Can I ask you your favorite part of the movie and the whole making of process?
The girl, Mia Keck, she's really the star of the movie. She's the 12-year-old girl who's got a lot of issues, and that, you know, we end up being friends, and I end up being a mentor to her. She just got me the minute we met. You remind me of me when I was your age. I think people are really going to like this movie. It's very different. You know, it's a different kind of film. It's a small film, but it has a lot in it, and a lot of good performances, a lot of good writing.
That's my.
I'm just curious, since you brought up mentorship, who did you consider, or do you consider your mentor in this industry?
I look to my husband, Danny DeVito, because he's so great.
Well, Carla was my physical comedian mentor. You were there, even though you didn't know me. I knew you well, Ria. So thank you. It's such an honor.
I can feel it, though.
You can feel
it.
the love.
That's watching right now.
Right there. Thank you so much, Ria. DBL Nation, be sure to check out the premiere of Marvelous and the Black Hole. It's April 22nd. We'll be right back. Thank you. Watch Ria disappear. Poof.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
If you want to buy a house, rent an apartment, get a loan, or do just about anything involving credit, the lender is going to look at your credit score. This is a number that predicts your ability to pay back a loan based on your credit history. Every so often, the history of credit scores comes up among younger adults on social media when discussing how different it is today to make big purchases compared to past generations. So, let's verify. Were credit scores, as we know them today, invented in 1989? Our sources are financial data company FICO, Credit Reporting Bureau Equifax, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, and financial management education blogs OpU and badcredit.org. The first credit bureaus opened in the mid-1800s, but they didn't use the scoring system we have today. Instead, badcredit.org says their standards varied widely. Some used subjective character judgments and biases, like a person's race, gender, and marital status. There also wasn't a universal system. So, for example, there'd be one score for mortgages, another for auto, and a separate one for personal loans. In the 1970s, Congress passed 2 laws to prevent discrimination and make credit reporting data more accessible. In 1989, FICO created an algorithm for a universal score that ranges from 300 to 850 based on the likelihood that you'd repay any type of loan. A FICO employee blog post says the score system took off and is now used by all 3 major credit reporting agencies. So, yes, credit scores as we know them today were invented in 1989. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis. On April 8th, Moderna announced a recall of some doses of its COVID-19 vaccine. The company said a foreign body was found in one vial produced by a Spanish pharmaceutical partner, and it issued the recall on one batch as a precaution. The announcement prompted a spike in Google searches by Americans about the recall. So let's verify. Was the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine recalled in the United States? Our sources are Moderna, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and the Food and Drug Administration. When Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine was given emergency use authorization, the company had limited manufacturing capabilities, so it partnered with producers worldwide to meet its production goal. One of those partners was Rovi Pharma in Spain, which produced the vial where the foreign body was found. Moderna says it decided to recall all 765,000 doses that were produced by Rovi in the same batch as a precaution. The company says they were shipped in mid-January across Europe, but were not sent to the United States. The FDA, which oversees vaccine recalls in the U.S., confirms the recall does not affect American patients, and its recall website shows no COVID-19 vaccine has ever been recalled in the U.S. So, no. The Moderna COVID-19 vaccine was not recalled in the United States. This recall only affects some doses shipped to 5 European countries. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
Welcome back. So we're sharing some home hazards to keep you safe. It's time for some DBL home tips presented by American Home Shield. First, nearly half of deaths from falls happen on steps, so make sure you keep them clutter-free. Next, most bath falls happen from dropped soap bars. Consider a dispenser. Next, nearly 25,000 dryer fires happen. Oh my God, I didn't know any of this every year. So clean your lint
It's because you don't do the laundry.
I know. And vent pipes regularly. What are those? Next, over time, loose electrical outlets can cause fires. Please make sure outlets are working and securely mounted. And installing low-pile carpet can prevent trips and falls. An American Home Shield home warranty plan helps cover many things homeowners insurance leaves out. You can rest easy knowing you're ready for whatever breakdown strikes next. Visit ahs.com to find a plan that's right for you. Grateful that y'all came to watch.
Don't be a hater.
Don't be a hater.